Hello students, welcome. Good afternoon everyone. Good afternoon students. So students, in the last class we discussed the basic thing on the quadratic equations, right? Very basic, how to find the roots of the equation, right? And before that we discussed the remainder theorem, factor theorem, right? All those things we have discussed already, right? So do you have any doubt regarding the last class, students? If you have any doubt regarding the last class, you can ask me, okay? Is there any doubt regarding the last class? Okay, okay. So if there is no doubt, so shall we proceed? Okay. So student, in today's class, we are going to discuss about the nature of root. Okay. What we are going to discuss? Nature of root. Okay. So let's start with this. So first of all, student, in this, first of all, tell me, we all know that, let's say if this is the quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, and let's say it has two roots alpha and beta, right? It has two roots alpha and beta, right? So you know from the discriminant method, so what is the roots of this equation? Alpha beta की वैल्यू क्या होंगी? माइनस बी प्लस माइनस अंडर रूट डी डिवाइडेड बाय 2a. yes or no? And where d क्या है? d is discriminant that has value b square minus 4ac. yes or no? Right? We all, everybody knows this, right? We have done this so many times in our 10th 9th classes, right? So now from that, let's say one of the root is alpha is minus b plus root d divided by 2a. Okay, and another root is beta, which is, let's say, minus b minus root d divided by 2. Right? Right? So tell me, what is sum of root? Sum of root means alpha plus beta is the sum of root. Yes or no? Sum of roots alpha plus beta. What is this value? Alpha plus beta कर दो, minus b by 2a plus root d by 2a. This is alpha, and what is beta? Minus b by 2a minus root d by 2a. So what will come? This root d by 2a will get cancelled out. Yes or no? Plus root d by 2a minus root d by 2a get cancelled out. So what is left? Minus b by 2a minus b by 2a. It means minus b by a. So this is nothing but sum of root. Clear? So sum of root क्या हो गया? In a quadratic equation, ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. What is the sum of root? Minus b by 2a. It means minus time coefficient of x divided by coefficient of x square, right? So from now on, if some quadratic equation is given, let's say, and they ask you to find the sum of root, so there is no need to find the roots first, right? You can directly say sum of root minus b by a, which means minus coefficient of x upon coefficient of x square. Simple, right? Is there any doubt in this, students? Is there any doubt in the sum of root? Very simple, right? So in similarly we can find the product of root. Yes or no? So what is the product of root? Product of root is alpha into beta, right? What is alpha? Minus b plus root d divided by 2a, right? And then minus d plus root d divided by 2a, right? This is nothing but, sorry, minus, right? This is minus b minus root d divided by 2. So this is the product of root. So see, what is this? A, see, this is minus b plus root d minus b minus root d, which means minus b square minus d square, right? So a plus b, a minus b, a square minus b square क्या होता है? A minus b, a plus b. So same formula we have applied here, divided by 4a square. Is there any doubt so far, student? Is there any doubt? Very simple, right? So now multiply कर दो. What you will get? You will get b square divided by 4a square minus 1 upon 4a square. What is your root d square? It's d, and d is b square minus 4ac, right? Why? Because your d is b square minus 4ac. Clear? Clear? So what you will get? You will get b square divided by 4ac minus b square, sorry, 4a square divided by, one second, divided by 4a square plus 4ac divided by 4a square, right? Multiply कर दिया, add कर दो, this b square upon a square, b square upon 4a square, this b square upon 4a square minus b square upon 4a square, and this a is get cancelled out. So what is left? It is left c by a, right? So product of root किया, हमें पता था product of root क्या है, minus b plus root d divided by 2a into minus d minus root d by 2a, d की value put कर दी, and we got finally c by a. So it means alpha into beta is c by a, which is constant term divided by coefficient of x square. Is this clear? Is this clear? Students, let me know quickly in the chat box. Is this clear? So it means for any quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, what is your sum of root? Minus b by a. What is minus b by a? Minus time coefficient of x upon coefficient of x square. And what is product of root? C by a. What is c by a? Constant term divided by coefficient of x square. Okay, constant term divided by coefficient of x square. So these are two very important things to remember. Okay, please remember this. This is very important. Very important. Okay. So shall we proceed? Shall we proceed? Okay. So now next student. See here. Everybody pay attention here. So far alpha beta are this. D is minus b square minus 4ac. Sum of root क्या आ गया? Minus b by a. Product of root c by a. Okay. So see student, now ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 can also be written in the form of x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta. So कहने का मतलब है any quadratic equation can be written as x square minus sum of roots, x square minus sum of roots into x plus product of roots is equal to 0, right? Now you will ask me, sir, how do you know we can write this? So I will simply say put the value of alpha plus beta and alpha beta. Okay, see, x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta is equal to 0, right? For any quadratic equation, what is alpha plus beta? Alpha plus beta is sum of root, which is minus b by a, plus what is alpha into beta? Alpha into beta is product of root, which is c by a. See, what is this? X square plus b by a into x plus c by a is equal to 0 is equal to 0. Take the LCM. Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Finally, so it means any quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 can be written as x square minus sum of roots into x plus product of root. Remember, the coefficient of x here is 1. Here coefficient of x is 1. Coefficient of x square is 1. Is this clear? Is this clear? So this is also very important property. Okay, very important. So any quadratic equation can be written as x square minus sum of root into x plus product of. Is this clear? Is this clear? Do you have any doubts? Okay, so let's proceed further. So now student, very important thing I'm going to share with you. Please everyone pay attention here. Okay, what I'm saying is, let's say you have a quadratic polynomial. See, I am going to do some manipulation in my quadratic polynomial. Okay, so everyone please pay attention here. See, any quadratic equation is any quadratic polynomial is ax square plus bx plus c, right? So take a common, so it can be written as a time x square plus b by a into x plus c by a. Is this clear? ठीक है, अब देखो, I am going to make the perfect square here. Perfect square बनाने जा रहा हूँ. So everyone, please remember how to make a perfect square if you are given some quadratic equation. What you will do? This is the expression in x, right? So take the square root of the x square. What is x square का square root? X plus half the coefficient of x plus half the coefficient of x. So half of coefficient of x क्या हो गया? b by 2a whole square, right? So now see, when you expand this, what is a plus b whole square? a plus b का whole square क्या होता है? a square plus 2ab plus b square, right? So when you expand this, you will get x square plus 2ab means b by a into x, right? 2ab करोगे 2 into x into b by 2a. So you will get b by a into x, which is also there, plus b square upon 4a square. That is the term extra, right? So we have to subtract b square upon 4a square. Now tell me, this is effectively written x square plus b by a into x. Yes or no? Is this clear so far? Everyone, tell me in the chat box. Is this clear so far? How I make the perfect square? Okay. Then plus c by a is already there. Yes or no? Everyone, tell me in the chat box quickly. Is this clear? How I make the perfect square? So x square का x plus half of the coefficient of x plus half of the coefficient of x, which is b by 2a whole square. Clear? Okay. Okay. If it is clear, then see, then it is nothing but x plus b by 2a whole square. Take the LCM. Minus times b square upon b square minus 4ac divided by 4a square. See, effect, it is written like this. Yes or no? See, b square, take the LCM, b square minus 4ac upon 4a, right? Take the minus common and take the LCM, you will get this. Clear? Clear? Okay. If it is clear, then let b square minus 4ac को let कर लो, d कर मान लो. Okay. थोड़ी देर के लिए let b square minus 4ac is equal to d. So what is overall written here? It is written a times x plus b by 2a whole square minus d upon 4a square. Clear? So this can be written as a times x plus b by 2a whole square minus time root d divided by 2a whole square, right? अंडर रूट ऑफ डी बाई 2a का होल स्क्वायर ही तो लिखा है, d अपॉन 4a स्क्वायर को रूट d अपॉन 2a का होल स्क्वायर लिख सकते हैं, राइट? सो व्हाट इज दिस? a स्क्वायर माइनस b स्क्वायर, व्हिच इज नथिंग बट a प्लस b, a माइनस b. सो a इज b. सो x प्लस b बाई 2a प्लस रूट d बाई 2a इंटू x प्लस b बाई 2a माइनस रूट d बाई 2a. Is this clear so far? So far clear? So this can be written as a into, take the minus common, take the minus common. So this become minus time minus b minus root d divided by 2a, okay, into x minus b plus root d divided by 2a, right? Is there any doubt so far? Tell me quickly in the chat box. Is there any doubt so far? Okay. And you know that if a quadratic equation के रूट्स ये क्या लिखा है? माइनस बी माइनस रूट डी बाई 2a क्या लिखा है? And minus b plus root d by 2a. These are the root of the quadratic equation. Yes or no? Right? Right? So it means for ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, let alpha beta are roots. Okay, let alpha beta are roots. So let's say alpha क्या हो गया? माइनस b माइनस रूट d by 2a, तो फिर बीटा क्या हो जाएगा, बीटा हो जाएगा माइनस बी प्लस रूट डी बाई 2a, राइट? यस और नो? हमें पता है क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन के रूट क्या होते हैं, माइनस डी प्लस माइनस रूट डी बाई 2a. So let's say with the plus sign, if I take plus sign, then minus b plus root d by 2a is beta, and if I take negative sign, then minus b minus root d by 2a is alpha. Clear? So I am saying this is equation 1. Let's call this equation 1. Okay, let's call this equation 1. So now student, tell me, substitute the alpha and beta in equation 1. Okay, what I'm going to say is, what I'm doing now is substitute alpha beta in equation 1. Clear? Alpha beta in equation 1. So see, minus b minus root d by 2a can be written as alpha, and minus b plus root d by 2a can be written as beta. So equation 1 becomes a into x minus alpha, x minus beta. Is this clear? So it implies, it means ax square plus bx plus c इज इक्वल टू, देखो हमने स्टार्ट किया था ax स्क्वायर प्लस bx प्लस c से, एंड करते 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 वी गॉट a इंटू एक्स माइनस अल्फा एक्स माइनस बीटा, राइट? सो इट मीन्स ax स्क्वायर प्लस bx प्लस c इज ऑलवेज इक्वल टू a इंटू एक्स माइनस अल्फा एक्स माइनस बीटा. इज दिस क्लियर? Everyone tell me quickly in the chat box, is this clear or not? Is this clear? Very very important result, very important result. And where alpha beta क्या है, where alpha beta are the roots of quadratic equation, roots of quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Okay, yeah, don't worry, I will repeat. Okay, don't worry. So far is this clear students? देखो मैंने क्या कहा, हेलो सुषमा, हेलो प्रथम, देखो मैंने क्या कहा कि देयर इज अ क्वाड्रेटिक पॉलिनोमियल ax square plus bx plus c. Okay, so I have what I did, I took the a common. Okay, I took the a common, so it can be written as a common log x square plus b by a into x plus c by a. Then I said that how to make a perfect square of any quadratic expression. What you do, take the square root of this quadratic expression, quadratic degree 2 term, take the square root of degree 2 term. Degree 2 term is x square, take the square root x plus or x, then coefficient of x का half, coefficient of x का, what is the coefficient of x, b by a, तो उसका half b by 2a. Clear? So इसका whole square, then when you expand this you will get a square plus 2ab. So a square is x square plus 2ab means 2b by a, b by 2a into x, which is b by a into x, plus b square, which is b square upon 4a square, right? So it means in this term only b square upon 4a square is extra added, right? So we have to compensate. So it means you subtracted b square divided by 4a square. So now tell me this complete term is now x square plus b by a into x, yes or no? Right? So x square plus b by a into x can be written as x plus b by a whole square minus b square upon 4a square. Is there any doubt so far? Is there any doubt how to make a perfect square? Okay, if there is no doubt, then c by a was already there, so c by a, right? So then take the LCM. So this can be written as x plus b by 2a whole square minus time, take minus common and take LCM. So it can be written as minus time b square minus 4ac divided by 4a square. Clear? So what I said is let b square minus 4ac equal to d. So it means this is written as a into x plus b into a whole square minus d upon 4a square, right? So d upon 4a square is root d by 2a ka whole square. So this is nothing but x is a square minus b square. a square minus b square क्या होता है? a minus b, a plus b, right? a minus b into a plus b. So similarly I did this, a minus b, a plus b. So take the minus common, so minus b minus root d by 2a and x minus minus b plus root d by 2a. Okay, so then what we said is, let this quadratic expression ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, इसके रूट्स क्या है? अल्फा बीटा मान लो. तो किसी भी क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन के रूट्स क्या होते हैं? माइनस बी प्लस माइनस रूट डी बाई 2a, राइट? सो लेट अल्फा क्या आ गया? माइनस बी माइनस रूट डी बाई 2a, बीटा क्या आ गया? माइनस बी प्लस रूट डी बाई 2a. ओके, ये बस मैंने अपने हिसाब से माना है, तुम अल्फा इसको बीटा भी मान सकते हो, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा. तो उस टाइम पे बीटा मानोगे तो ये इंटू एक्स माइनस बीटा इंटू एक्स माइनस अल्फा आ जाएगा, क्या फर्क पड़ता है? ओके, सो नाउ सब्स्टिट्यूट योर अल्फा बीटा इन इक्वेशन 1. सब्स्टिट्यूट कर दो. व्हाट इज दिस? माइनस बी माइनस रूट डी बाई 2a, इट इज नथिंग बट अल्फा, राइट? एंड माइनस बी माइनस प्लस रूट डी बाई 2a इज बीटा. सो इट मीन्स ax square plus bx plus c is equal to nothing but a into x minus alpha into x minus beta, where alpha beta क्या है? अल्फा class, let me rejoin it. Okay, yeah, thank you. Yeah, just give me 1 minute. Yeah, okay, am I clear now? Am I audible, students? Am I audible? Am I audible? Everyone tell me quickly in the chat box. Yes, thank you, thank you. Yes, okay, 1 second, give me 1 second. Okay, just let me come back, just 1 minute, students. Everyone please write it down. Everyone please write it down. If somebody is writing, please start writing. Okay, and just give me 1 minute. Okay, yeah, thank you. Okay, yeah. So everyone in the class, so do you have any doubt? So far? Yes. So it means any quadratic expression can be written as a into a, where a क्या है? लीडिंग कोफिशिएंट. मैंने कल की क्लास में कहा a को क्या बोलते हैं? लीडिंग कोफिशिएंट. लीडिंग कोफिशिएंट. ओके, then let's proceed. So far sum of root क्या होता है? माइनस बी बाय ए. प्रोडक्ट ऑफ रूट क्या होता है? सी बाय ए, राइट? ओके, आई थिंक नाउ इट शुड नॉट ब्रेक. इट शुड नॉट ब्रेक नाउ. ओके, सम ऑफ रूट क्या होता है? माइनस बी बाय ए. प्रोडक्ट ऑफ रूट क्या होता है? एंड एनी क्वाड्रेटिक एक्सप्रेशन कैन बी रिटन एज 2x minus alpha x minus beta, right? Okay, so let's solve some of the questions. So everyone please attempt this question. Everyone attempt this question. So there are two quadratic equations, so you have to tell sum of root, product of root and discriminant. Everyone do it. Everyone please do it. What is one? सिंपल है, देखो काफी सिंपल है इक्वेशन. सॉल्यूशन फर्स्ट क्या है? इक्वेशन क्या है? 3x स्क्वायर माइनस 9x प्लस 8 इज इक्वल टू 0. तो राइट डाउन दी कोफिशिएंट्स. a क्या है? 3. b क्या है? कोफिशिएंट ऑफ x होता है वो तो -9 है. सी क्या है, कांस्टेंट टर्म विच इज 8. तो सम ऑफ रूट क्या आएगा, सम ऑफ रूट्स क्या होते हैं, माइनस b by a, right? So it means minus of minus 9 by 3, which is 3. Clear? So similarly, product of root क्या होगा, product of root वो क्या होता है, c by a. c क्या है, 8 by 3. Is this clear? Everyone, is this clear? Archana, it should be 3, not minus 3, right? It should be 3 because minus and b by b is the coefficient of x. और यहाँ पे coefficient of x क्या है, -9, not 9. Okay, so make sure of that. So that's why always it is better to write down the coefficient first and then substitute the values. Okay, पहले ये करो, as you will get many questions, then you not need to write down the coefficient in the, as we are beginning this chapter. So now tell me discriminant. डिस्क्रिमिनेंट भी तो पूछा है, डी क्या है, बी स्क्वायर माइनस 4ac. बस सब्स्टिट्यूट करो, बी स्क्वायर माइनस 4, ए कितना है 3, सी कितना है 8. सो 81 माइनस 4 इंटू 3 12, 12 8, 12 इंटू 8 कितना होता है 96. सो विच इज नथिंग. इज दिस क्लियर, सिंपल है ना. तो सिमिलरली सेकंड एक्सप्रेशन क्या है, 2x स्क्वायर प्लस 4x प्लस 2, राइट, x स्क्वायर प्लस 4x प्लस 2, राइट. सो व्हाट इज सम ऑफ रूट्स, अगेन व्हाट इज a, what is a, coefficient of x square which is 1. What is b, coefficient of x which is 4. What is c, constant term which is 2. sum of roots कितना आ गया, minus टाइम b by a which is minus 4 by 1 which is minus 4. Clear? Product of roots क्या है, c by a which is 2 by 1. डिस्क्रिमिनेंट कितना है, b स्क्वायर माइनस 4ac which means b स्क्वायर माइनस 4 into c. 16 minus 8 means 8. Yes, very good Archana. Yes, very good Harish, very good Archana, very good. Is this clear everyone? Is this clear? Is this clear? Yes. So sum of root, product of root निकालना आ गया, yes or no? अब इसमें कोई डाउट नहीं होना चाहिए, है ना. Okay, okay, okay. So shall we proceed further? आगे चले. Okay, so now let's solve one more question. I want everyone to do this question. So product of roots of the equation पूछा इसने. Tell me product of the root of the equation 9x square minus 18 times mod x plus 5 is equal to 0. So product of the roots of equation पूछा है. Tell me quickly, everyone tell me quickly in the chat box. So basically equation given है, हमें इसके रूट्स के प्रोडक्ट बताने हैं. ओके, टेल मी क्विकली, रूट्स के प्रोडक्ट बताने हैं हमें. क्या आंसर है? ओके जेन, ओके many people are saying C. ओके लेट्स सी. देखो C कैसे आंसर, नहीं C आंसर नहीं है एवरीवन. तभी तो ये क्वेश्चन लिया है इसने. देखो क्या बोला है, इसने बोला है प्रोडक्ट ऑफ रूट्स ऑफ द इक्वेशन. ये इक्वेशन है, इसके प्रोडक्ट बताने हैं. सबसे पहले देखो 9x स्क्वायर. नो एवरीवन अटेंशन, दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन, वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. जेई में आया था और तुम जैसे लोगों ने, जैसे तुमने गलत आंसर दिए ना, वैसे ही मैक्सिमम लोगों ने इसका आंसर सी लगा दिया था, विच इज द रॉन्ग आंसर. पे अटेंशन हियर. देखो इक्वेशन ये दे रखी है, नाउ लेट देखो एक्स स्क्वायर को क्या लिख सकते हो, यू नो दैट, देखो एवरीबडी नोज दैट मोड एक्स का स्क्वायर करो या एक्स स्क्वायर करो, बोथ आर सेम थिंग, राइट? यस और नो? सो थोड़ी देर के लिए एक्स स्क्वायर को क्या लिख लो, मोड एक्स स्क्वायर लिख लो, -18 मोड एक्स प्लस 5 इज इक्वल टू 0। क्लियर? अभी तक कोई डाउट है क्या? नहीं है ना? मोड एक्स स्क्वायर को एक्स स्क्वायर लिख सकता हूँ। तो लेट मोड एक्स को थोड़ी देर के लिए कुछ कोई वेरिएबल मान लो, लेट्स से टी। ओके, सो दिस इज नथिंग बट quadratic equation in x? No, it is quadratic equation in mod x. ये बात ध्यान रखो, this is quadratic equation in mod x, not x. So mod x को t मान लिया, so this is nothing but 9t square minus 18t plus 5 is equal to 0. Clear? Is this clear? So now factorize this. This can be written as 9t square minus 3t minus 15t plus 5 is equal to 0. So take 3t common, this is nothing but 3t minus 1. Take 5 common, minus 5, this is nothing but 3t minus 1 equal to 0. Clear? So what is it is written? 3t minus 1, 3t minus 5 is equal to 0. Is there any doubt so far? अभी तक कोई डाउट है तो पूछो जल्दी से। जेनवी, बलारी, धारवाड़, मंथन, पीयूष, एवरीवन, अर्चना, हरीश, एवरीवन, एनी डाउट सो फार? सिंपल है। ओके, तो नाउ दिस क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन इज 0 व्हेन t इज इक्वल टू, इट इंप्लाइज t कितना हो गया, या तो 1/3 हो जाए या फिर t कितना हो जाए, 3/5 हो जाए, राइट? राइट, तो देखो t कितना है, mod x है, mod x है विच इज 1/3। तो अगर mod x 1/3 है तो x कितना आएगा, x 1/3 भी हो सकता है और -1/3 भी हो सकता है। सिमिलरली t कितना है, mod x विच इज 3/5, सो x कितना होगा, 3/5 भी हो सकता है एंड -3/5 भी हो सकता है। ओके, 5/3, ओके, या माय मिस्टेक, या थैंक यू, यस, ओके, yes, very good Harish, very good. So what I did, see, t is 0 at 5/3, right? So t is 5/3, so mod x is 5/3, so x कितना हो सकता है, 5/3 हो सकता है या फिर -5/3 हो सकता है, राइट? सो रूट्स ऑफ द इक्वेशन क्या आ गए, रूट्स ऑफ द इक्वेशंस आर 1/3 -1/3 5/3 -5/3. So question has asked us to find the product of roots. So roots आ गए, product निकाल लो. So product of root क्या हो गए, product of roots 1/3 into -1/3 into 5/3 into -5/3. Clear? So what is the answer? 25/81. Right? So this is the answer. Which option is the correct one? B option. Right? So now, is it clear now, everyone? Those who were giving me the wrong answer, is it clear now? Tell me. Archana, Harish, JNV, Dharwad, Ballari, everyone, tell me, is it clear now? Yes, very good Piyush, very good. देखो इसको करने का एक और मेथड था, वो इससे छोटा था। देखो इसको कैसे कर सकते हो, लेट्स से दिस इज मेथड 1, लेट्स सपोज दिस इज मेथड 1। सो मेथड 2 क्या है, अल्टरनेट मेथड। ओके, अल्टरनेट मेथड क्या है, अल्टरनेट मेथड, हरीश, yes, this is the quadratic equation. Yeah, Harish is asking, sir, but quadratic equation has only two roots. how this is having 4 roots? See, this is a quadratic equation in mod x. Okay, this is the quadratic equation in mod x. So it means maximum root of the mod x can be 2. Yes or no? So and see mod x is 1/3 or 5/3. But when question has asked us to find the roots, it means we have to find the values of x for which this equation is 0. Right? Right? Is it clear? Tell me, if you look at this quadratic, look at this. Is it quadratic equation? First of all, tell me. No, is it quadratic equation in x? Tell me. I'm asking a simple question. Is it a quadratic equation in x? Everyone, tell me quickly. No, right? This is not the quadratic equation in x. This is a quadratic equation in mod x. So it means the maximum roots can be 2 for mod x. And see clearly mod x के दो ही रूट ही आए हैं 1/3 5/3. Right? But now mod x is 1/3, then x can be 1/3 or minus 1/3. Right? Yes, very good, Archana. Is it clear now why we are getting 4 roots? Right? Is it clear now? Everyone, tell me. देखो कहने का मतलब क्या है कि let's say if I ask you, everyone pay attention here. Let's say this is some equation. If I ask you sin x square minus 2 sin x plus 1 is equal to 0, and I ask you find the root of the equation. Find the root of this equation. Okay, this is a very simple question. Okay, so clearly if I ask you, so when I say find the root of this equation, it means I have to find, it implies I have to find values of x which satisfy above equation. Okay, now you will tell me, sir, this is a equation of degree 2, so it is a quadratic. Yes, it is a quadratic equation, but it is quadratic in sin x, not in x. Right? So above equation is quadratic in sin x, not in x. Okay, is it clear? So when you assume sin x some variable, then you will get maximum 2 roots. Right? Is it clear? ओके, ये इस चीज को यहीं पर ही आराम से, इस चीज को डाउट यहीं पर ही खत्म कर लो ताकि तुम्हें कोई दिक्कत ना हो. ओके, shall we proceed further? What is this happening? 1 second, guys. 1 second. Okay, so let's proceed. 1 second, just give me 1 second. Yeah. Okay, so students, as I was saying, there is an alternate method to do this question. What is that method? Alternate method is, this is written nothing but 9x square minus 18 mod x plus 5 is equal to 0. Right? So you know that this x can be positive, negative. So assume x is positive, and then x square minus 18x plus 5 is equal to 0. देखो इसको दो तरीके से सॉल्व कर सकते हैं. This can be written as 9x square minus 18x plus 5 and 9x square plus 18x plus 5 is equal to 0. Right? So when your x negative, it can be written like this. When your x positive, it can be written like this. Right? And then find the quadratic. Then the roots is 5/9 minus 5 by 9 is the 5 by 9 is the product of root from this, and 5 by 9 is the product of root from this, and multiply this. What is this? Minus 5 by 9. Sorry, what is this? 25 by 80. Is this clear? Is this clear now? But you have see see, it can come. The answer is coming, right? Answer is coming. Okay, but this is coming accidentally. Why? You have to understand here. Okay, you have to understand here why this is why this will not applicable every time. See, I have when I write this equation, when I write this equation, I have assumed that x is positive. So first of all, I have to check now. First of all, I have to check whether the quadratic equation has any negative root or not. Because if product of root is positive, then it can also mean that both root are negative. Yes or no? So that is the flaw in this method. So that's why you will avoid this method. Okay, you will avoid this method. It is coming by fluke that it is correct answer came in this question, but it may not in future. Are you getting this? Yes, very easy, the simple method, but it is a risky. So that's why right is risky. Risky. Why? Because maybe when you find the equation, when you solve this quadratic equation, one root is positive and another one is negative, right? So you have to reject the negative root here. Are you getting my point, everyone? Are you understanding this point? Right? So that's why I have not begun my solution with this method. Yes or no? I hope this is clear to you. Okay. So shall we proceed further? Shall we proceed? Okay. So now let's proceed. Okay. Okay. Let's proceed. One second. Something has 1 second. I think there is some issue with the screen. Okay. Just give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. Just give me 1 minute. I think there is some issue with the screen. That's why. Okay. Just 1 minute, student. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So now let's proceed with the nature of root. Okay. Now we will see the nature of roots. Okay. So student, the first one is, see, everybody knows this thing, right? That see the roots of this quadratic equation are, roots क्या होते हैं? Minus b plus root d divided by 2a. Right? Yes or no? So if d is positive, then this will be minus b plus root d by 2a, right? If d is positive, then roots are real. Yes or no? See, maybe this will be form of minus b plus root 5 by 2a, let's say, or let's say minus b plus root 4 by 2, right? Or let's say, so these roots are real, yes or no? And they are distinct also, because 1 plus minus, right? And distinct, right? Yes. So you will say the roots are real and distinct, means unequal. Okay, just because your d is positive. When your d is positive, it means square root is a real, yes or no? The answer of the square root will be real, right? Is this clear? It's a very simple to understand, right? And similarly, student, if your d is 0, then roots क्या होते हैं? Roots will be minus b by 2a, yes or no? It means alpha is equal to beta is equal to minus b by 2a. And see, I have assumed that a, b, c are real. It implies roots are real and coincident. That is equal. Okay. Is this clear? If D is positive, then if D is greater than 0, then roots are real and different. If D is equal to 0, then roots are real and equal. Right? Very good, Harish. Very good. Are you getting my point? Everyone, please let me know in the chat box. Are you getting my point? Or is there any doubt? Right. Now see, if D is less than 0, right? If D is less than 0, right? So let's say your roots क्या होते हैं? Roots क्या होते हैं? Roots तो होते हैं minus b plus minus root d by 2a. यही तो होते हैं roots, right? Let's say your roots are negative. So let's say your d is negative. D is negative. So then roots will be, let's say, minus 1 plus minus root minus 9 by 2. Let's say this is the situation. So what is root minus 9? Square root ke inside cannot be negative. We all know that. Yes or no? So I have told you also that this is nothing but 3 times iota, right? Where I is square root of minus 1, right? Yes or no? This is nothing, can be written as minus b plus minus 3 iota by 2. It means they are imaginary, unreal. Okay. So it means when my d is negative, when my d is less than 0, then I will get negative term inside my square root which make my roots imaginary. So it implies roots are imaginary. Is this clear? Is this clear, everyone? Tell me quickly in the chat box. Is this clear? Is there any doubt in this? Right? So it means so these 3 points are most important. Okay, very important. In quadrant, in the nature of root, these 3 points are very important. That let ax square plus bx plus equal to 0, where see, this is, we are only saying this when your a, b, c are real. Okay, when your coefficients of x square and x and the constant term, they are real. When coefficients are real, then we are talking about these whole things. Okay, then we are saying that if d is positive, then roots are real and distinct. If d is 0, then roots are real and equal. And if d is less than 0, then roots are imaginary and distinct. और कॉम्प्लेक्स कॉन्जुगेट का मतलब क्या होता है? कॉम्प्लेक्स कॉन्जुगेट का मतलब क्या होता है? If one root is a plus iota b form, then another root must be a minus iota b. Right? Yes or no? See, can you tell me why it has to be complex conjugate? What will happen? Why they are coming in the complex conjugate, sir? Why a plus iota b, then a minus iota b? Can anybody tell me in the chat box? Anyone? Give it a try. Think like why? See, the very easy answer is, see, the sum of root. See, sum of roots क्या है? Sum of roots क्या है? Minus b by a from the quadratic equation. Minus b by a, right? So which is real? Sum of roots क्या है? Real. तो इसका मतलब roots का sum करने पे मुझे एक real quantity मिलनी चाहिए. So that can only happens when my imaginary part are negative of each other. Then only if I add, so I will get this thing. Okay. Is this clear? Everyone tell me quickly in the chat box. Is this clear or not? Okay. So everyone please remember. So if means, it means if I say that my in a quadratic equation coefficient are x square and one root is, let's say, 2 plus iota 3. Let's say one root is 2 plus iota 3. Then find the next root. Then you don't have to solve the quadratic equation and find. You can directly say that another root must be a 2 minus iota 3. Simple. Clear? Okay. If it is clear, then let's proceed. Okay. These 3 points are very important points. Okay. Okay. So now let's solve questions on it. So first question is, discuss the nature of roots in plus b plus c into x square minus a plus b plus c into x plus a equal to 0, where a, b, c are rational. It means rational. Clear? So we know that if I have to find the nature of root, so I have to see whether the roots are real or imaginary, or roots are equal or not, right? So basically I have to check the d, right? So what is d? D is nothing but b square minus 4ac, which means a plus b plus c whole square, this b square minus 4 into a c. This is d, right? So expand कर दो इसको. This is written a plus b plus c whole square minus 4ab minus 4ac. So what is a plus b whole plus c whole square? A square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca minus 4ab minus 4ac. So this is nothing but a square plus b square plus c square, 2ab minus 4ab minus 2ab, 2bc as it is, 2ac minus 4ac minus 2ac. Tell me, can I write this like this? Plus 2a into minus b plus 2 minus b into minus c plus 2a into minus c. Tell me everyone, is there any, can I write like this? I take the minus sign and club it with the b, right? I can write this, yes or no? Now if you look precise very carefully, this is nothing but a minus b minus c ka whole square, right? Right? This is nothing but a minus b minus c ka whole square, right? So it means your d is nothing but a minus b minus c whole square. And you know a, b, c are rational. A, B, C are rational. It implies D. क्या है D? It means ABC rational का मतलब क्या हुआ? ABC क्या है? Real हो गए ना? So it means D is greater than equal to 0. Right? It means D is greater than equal to 0. Right? So you will say that your roots are how? Roots कैसे हैं फिर? अगर D greater than equal to 0 है, it implies roots are real. Roots are real. Yes or no? Yes or no? Okay. But we cannot comment on whether the roots are equal or unequal, because if the d is equal, if d is equal to 0, then only roots are real and equal. If d is greater than 0, then roots will be unequal, right? But for sure we can tell that roots are real because my d is greater than equal to 0, right? Yes, very good, Harish, very good. Is there any doubt, students? Students, is there any doubt in this question? You can ask me quickly. You can ask me in the chat box if you have any doubts. Okay, so shall we proceed? Okay. So now the second question is, discuss the nature of roots. And the same type of question, discuss the nature of roots. So again, same thing you have to do, okay? Same thing. So this you will do in your homework. Very easy to do. Find the D and then look for it, okay? Yes, Archana. Yes, I can repeat. See, I said that for finding the nature of root, you have to check D. So D is nothing but discriminant, which is b square minus 4ac. So this is written as a plus b plus c whole square minus 4b plus c into a. So when you expand this, you will get a square plus b square plus c square minus 2ab plus 2bc minus 2ac, which is nothing but a minus b minus c ka whole square, right? And you know that if your a b c are real, then the square of the real term is always positive, right? Square of real term is always positive. So that's why I can for sure say that d is greater than equal to 0, right? D is greater than equal to 0. So that means roots are real. Clear? Is it clear now? Archana, is it clear? Anyone has any doubt? Again, tell me quickly if anyone have any doubt. So this is clear, okay, right? Okay, so let's proceed further. So this you will do in your homework, okay? Now, this question. Again, it's a very easy question. Very easy question. Same thing you have to do. Okay? Same thing you have to do. What you will do? Find your D, find D and look for it. Okay? Find D and then check. Okay? And then check. So, okay, let's do this here. Okay? I want to see how many of you get this. Everyone, do it here. So, it is saying that find all values of parameter A for which quadratic equation has two distinct roots, has not equal root, has not equal root, two distinct roots, two real roots and two equal roots. Okay, everyone tell me quickly. Everyone tell me. देखो quadratic, देखो everyone, in the question it is clearly mentioned it is a quadratic expression. It means coefficient of x square will not be 0. Will not be 0. So it means a cannot be equal to -1. Question is asking us to find the values of parameter a for which the quadratic expression has two distinct roots. मतलब दो अलग अलग रूट्स होने चाहिए बस. ओके, दो अलग अलग रूट्स होने चाहिए. ओके, everyone, one second, tell me quickly here, what is the condition for the first one? For two distinct root, for two distinct root. Tell me, can anyone tell me in the chat box what is the condition for two distinct root? Tell me. Everyone tell me in the chat box. Everyone. Piyush, Janvi Dharwad, Janvi Balari, everyone tell me quickly in the chat box. What is the condition for two roots to be distinct? Tell me. Yes. No, Piyush. See, Piyush, the question is clearly saying that two roots are equal. It means, see, if one root is a plus iota b, let's say, no. It is not asking us to, it is not saying two real and distinct roots. It is not saying two real and distinct roots, right? It is not saying two real and distinct roots. It is just saying two distinct roots, right? So as long as your D is not 0, then it will satisfy the first condition. No hurries. It is saying two distinct roots. Is it clear now? Yes, D is not equal to 0 because if your quadratic equation, let's say, has a plus iota b and second root is a minus iota b, these both are also different, na? Both are different, both are distinct, right? So it means we have to consider this possibility also when D is less than 0, right? So it implies D should not be 0. If D is not 0, then as long as D is non-zero, then roots are distinct, right? So what is D? B square minus 4ac. So B square is 4 times a plus 1 whole square minus 4 a c. C is a minus 2 non-zero, right? Take the a plus 1 common. A plus 1 common ले लो. a plus 1 common लिया, so what is becomes 4 into a plus 1 take common, 4 into a plus 1. Okay, when you take 4 into a plus 1 common, what you get? A plus 1 minus a minus 2, right? A plus 1 minus a minus 2, right? So what is this? Is it clear now? 4ac, right? So this will become 1 plus 2, 3. So 12 into 1 second. So let me add some slides, okay? 1 second. So it will become 12 into, yes, what is this become? Tell me quickly, everyone. This will become, yes, yeah, now. This will become 12 into 4 into a plus 1. Then a plus 1 minus time a minus 2, which is 3. So this is should be non-zero, right? This should be non-zero. So it means 12 into a plus 1 should be non-zero. It implies a should be not equal to minus 1, right? A should be not equal to minus 1, right? Is this clear? Is this clear? So as long as your a is not minus 1, then your d is non-zero. Clear? D is non-zero. Clear? Tell me quickly in the chat box. Is this clear? Is this clear? Everyone tell me quickly in the chat box. Is this clear? Right? So it means I have to write again 1 second. 12 into a plus 1 non-zero. So a is not equal to minus 1. So this is the condition for the first one. Okay. So now the second is saying that has not real root. The condition for quadratic equation has no real roots. So now real roots नहीं होना चाहिए, राइट? डी तो हमने निकाल लिया. So सेकंड केस में क्या चाहिए हमें? सेकंड केस फॉर नो रियल रूट्स d should be less than 0. So d क्या है? 12 into a plus 1. This should be less than 0. तो इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? a should be less than minus 1. It means a belonging to minus infinity to minus 1. Right? Clear? Is this clear? नॉन रियल रूट्स के लिए तो d नेगेटिव होना चाहिए. थर्ड कंडीशन सेइंग दैट a quadratic expression has two equal roots, right? So the third is saying that quadratic expression has two equal roots. So for two equal roots, d should be 0 and d क्या है? 12 into a plus 1. It should be 0. It implies a क्या होना चाहिए? minus 1. A is minus 1. Is this clear? Is this clear? Everyone tell me quickly. Is this clear? Any doubts? Okay, very good. So see, this first part is a very important part. Okay, it has just only said that quadratic equation has two distinct roots. So two distinct roots के लिए d 0 नहीं होना चाहिए बस, right? अगर d 0 हो गया, अगर d लेस देन 0 है तब भी तो दो डिस्टिंक्ट रूट मिल रहे हैं, और d पॉजिटिव होगा तब भी दो अलग अलग रूट से मिलेंगे, राइट? या सो ऑलवेज मेक श्योर क्वेश्चंस को अच्छे से पढ़ना, अपने हिसाब से फ्रेम मत करना. ओके, क्वेश्चन ने जो कहा है वो ही करना है. क्वेश्चन ने बोला टू डिस्टिंक्ट रूट, तो टू डिस्टिंक्ट रूट की कंडीशन देखनी है हमें, टू रियल डिस्टिंक्ट रूट्स की नहीं. ओके, so if it is clear then let's proceed. If it is clear, let's proceed. So now see, now very important note is this, as I have already mentioned this. See, important note क्या है कि if in quadratic expression your a b c are rational, okay, and one of the root you are getting p plus root q, then another root is the conjugate of this, means another root would be p minus root q. Okay, कहने का मतलब है if any quadratic equation has abc rational दिस इज रैशनल नॉट रियल, इसमें अब डिफरेंस है। इसने बोला रैशनल, रियल बोलता तो ये ट्रू नहीं होता। ओके, इट इज ओनली ट्रू व्हेन ए बी सी आर रैशनल। इट मींस इफ वन ऑफ द रूट इज 2 प्लस रूट 3, इट इंप्लाइज अनदर रूट क्या होगा, 2 माइनस रूट 3, राइट? एंड सिमिलरली if your ABC are real, see here now, if your ABC are real and your one of the root is p plus iota q, then another root should be conjugate of this, means p minus iota q. Means if one root is 2 plus iota 3, another root would be 2 minus iota times 3. Clear? Is this clear? Everyone tell me quickly. Okay, याद रखना ये रैशनल के लिए है, क्योंकि देखो see the thing is, yes, very good, very good. See if your quadratic equation, see if your quadratic equation में रूट्स हैं, रैशनल है, राइट? देखो यहाँ पे एवरीवन पे अटेंशन हियर, देखो ax स्क्वायर प्लस bx प्लस c इज इक्वल टू 0 क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन है। ए बी सी क्या है, रैशनल्स, राइट? ए बी सी आर रैशनल्स। रैशनल का मतलब क्या हुआ, इफ आई विल डू द सम ऑफ रूट, लेट्स से इट हैज टू रूट्स अल्फा बीटा, तो अगर मैं अल्फा प्लस बीटा करूंगा तो माइनस बी बाय ए होगा, रैशनल अपॉन रैशनल क्या होगा, ये भी रैशनल ही हो गया, राइट? ये भी रैशनल ही हो गया, राइट? सो नाउ टेल मी इफ योर वन ऑफ द रूट इज ए, और इसको देखो ध्यान से वैसे भी देख सकते हो यार, तुम्हारे रूट्स क्या होते हैं, माइनस बी प्लस माइनस रूट डी बाय 2a, राइट? तो देखो क्या आ रहा है, माइनस बी बाय 2a प्लस रूट डी बाय 2a एंड माइनस बी बाय 2a माइनस रूट डी बाय 2a, राइट? So it means let's say this is x plus root y, तो ये क्या हो जाएगा, x माइनस रूट y, सिंपल, ठीक है? यहां से समझ लो। और दूसरा क्या है, सम ऑफ रूट रियल रैशनल आना चाहिए, तो रैशनल तो तभी आएगा व्हेन योर रूट स्क्वायर रूट वाली टर्म्स इक्वल होंगी, यस और नो? व्हेन दीस टर्म्स आर इक्वल तभी ये कैंसिल आउट होकर रैशनल आएगा, राइट? ओके, is there any doubt in this question? Everyone tell me quickly, is there any doubt in this question? Any doubts? Okay, if this is clear then let's proceed. Okay, so now this question, everyone tell me the answer. Question is saying that one of the root of equation is x square minus root 5 into x minus 19 equal to 0, 9 plus root 5 by 2, then find the other root. Everyone tell me quickly in the chat box, one of the root is 9 plus 5 root 9 plus root 5 by 2, then find the another root. Tell me quickly in the chat box. Quickly tell me in the chat box. Quickly tell me in the chat box. Quickly. Everyone क्या कर रहे हो, जल्दी जल्दी आंसर बोलो. If one of the root is 9 plus root 5 by 2. Okay, so Piyush is saying 9 minus root 5 by 2. Anyone, any more answers? Any more answers? Any more answers? Anyone got the answer? कोई आंसर तो निकाल लो यार, कम से कम पीयूष आंसर तो निकाल रहा है, तुम आंसर तो निकालो. ओके, हरीश भी यही बोल रहा है. चलो देखते हैं, चलो देखते हैं. देखो एक्स स्क्वायर माइनस रूट 5x प्लस 19 इज इक्वल टू 0. मुझे एक बात बताओ, when I have discussed this, अभी डिस्कस किया है यार, एक स्लाइड पहले बोला था कि इफ p प्लस रूट क्यू और p माइनस रूट क्यू कब होता है, when a b c are rational, when a b c are rational. Is this rational? रूट 5 लिखा है ना, see it is clearly written root 5, so it means this property will not apply here, right? Right, so since राइट रूट 5 है यहाँ पे, तो अब जरूरी नहीं है कि p प्लस रूट क्यू एंड p माइनस रूट क्यू हो. मैंने बोला है, देखो यहाँ पे एक स्लाइड पीछे जाके दिख रहा है रैशनल्स. ओके, और यहाँ पे चलो मैं लिख भी देता हूं, if A, B, C are real, then this may or may not true. May not true. आप समझ गए क्यों? अगर रियल है मतलब कि अगर मान लो एबीसी में से कोई भी स्क्वायर इरेशनल है, then this may or may not true. But if it is rational, if ABC are rational, then they is always true. Okay, if ABC are real, then this may or may not true. Why? Because अगर irrational हो गए तो true नहीं होगा, rational हो गए तो true हो जाएगा. Okay, and clearly यहाँ पे irrational है तो may or may not true. Okay, तो चेक करना पड़ेगा. तो सिंपल है, चेक कैसे करो? मान लो एक रूट अल्फा है, दूसरा रूट बीटा है. एक रूट देखो, रूट्स एक रूट गिवन है, लेट्स से अल्फा गिवन है एंड सम ऑफ रूट भी पता है, तो अनदर रूट निकालना तो काफी आसान है ना? तो सम ऑफ रूट्स क्या है? अल्फा प्लस बीटा क्या है? माइनस टाइम कोफिशिएंट ऑफ एक्स डिवाइडेड बाय 1. तो अल्फा प्लस बीटा क्या आ गया? रूट 5. तो अल्फा है, लेट अल्फा को मान लो 9 प्लस रूट 5/2 प्लस बीटा इज इक्वल टू रूट 5. सो बीटा क्या आ गया? देखो बीटा क्या आ गया? रूट 5 माइनस 9/2 माइनस रूट 5. क्या आ रहा है ये? माइनस 9/2 प्लस रूट 5. ये आ रहा है अनदर रूट. दिस इज योर बीटा. दिख गया? देखो कहाँ आ रहा है? -9 माइनस रूट 5/2 दिखा तुम्हें? नहीं आ रहा क्योंकि ये इरेशनल है. रैशनल होता अगर रूट ए बी सी रैशनल होते देन दिस इज ऑलवेज ट्रू. ओके, यहाँ पे लिख भी दिया, दिस इज हैपेंस ओनली व्हेन ए बी सी आर बिलोंग टू क्यू विच इज रैशनल. रैशनल बार बार बोल रहा हूँ, रैशनल. दिमाग में डाल लो इस बात को, रैशनल. ओके, इज दिस क्लियर नाउ? इज दिस क्लियर पीयूष? इज दिस क्लियर पीयूष? इज दिस क्लियर? बाकी लोगों ने तो आंसर ही नहीं दिया, पता नहीं क्या कर रहे हैं क्लास में. सिर्फ 2-3 लोग आंसर देते हैं, बाकी लोग शायद सोने आते हैं इस क्लास में. Is this clear now? Everyone tell me quickly in the chat box. Yes. पीयूष, मैंने क्या बोला कि देखो लास्ट स्लाइड से हमें पता था कि ए बी सी अगर रैशनल होता है किसी भी क्वाड्रेटिक एक्सप्रेशन में, व्हेन ए बी सी आर रैशनल, then only if p plus root q is one of the root, then another root must be p minus root q, right? Only when a b c are rational. जो हमें quadratic expression given था, there b is irrational, this is irrational. Irrational मतलब it is not belong to q. b does not belong to q. b does not belong to q. So it means this property might not be true, right? This property might not be true. Okay, so उसके लिए इसका मतलब हमें another root find करना ही पड़ेगा, डायरेक्टली नहीं बोल सकते. So see, from the quadratic expression we can say that alpha plus beta is sum of root. Alpha plus beta निकाल लो minus b by a से. One of the root is alpha, so beta निकाल लो फिर वहां से. Clear? Is this clear now पीयूष? पीयूष, is this clear? Everyone tell me quickly in the chat box, is this clear or not? Is this clear or not? Tell me quickly. Yes, very good, very good. Okay, so that's it for today everyone. Make sure you remember these things. Okay, make sure you remember, these are very small things. Okay, very small things, but क्या है कि धीरे धीरे ये important बनती जाती है, because छोटी छोटी बातें कौन याद रखता है? हमें तो बड़ी बड़ी बातें याद रखने का शौक है, क्यों? है ना? तो ये छोटी छोटी बातें जो याद करनी पड़ती है, क्योंकि सम ऑफ द क्वेश्चन मेंस, एडवांस मेंस में या बाकी एग्जाम्स में ऐसी छोटी छोटी बातों पे क्वेश्चंस काफी पूछ लेते हैं. ओके, तो अगर तुम्हें बेसिक फंडामेंटल क्लियर है तो यू कैन मेक दोस क्वेश्चन ओनली, राइट? सो मेक श्योर यू रिमेंबर दिस थिंग्स. ओके, सो गो थ्रू द क्लास नोट्स. ओके, आफ्टर द क्लास. That's it for today everyone. Thank you everyone. If you have any doubt you can ask me. Okay, if you have any doubt you can ask me. Okay, कोई भी डाउट हो तो पूछ लो. And those who don't have any doubt, they can leave the class. Okay, and this is your homework. This is your homework. इसको कर लेना. अच्छा, homework है. I have attached the solutions also. Okay, just the key solutions. Okay, so पहले देखो, पहले होमवर्क, पहले क्वेश्चंस करना बिना सॉल्यूशन देखे. ओके, solve them without looking at the answers and then check the answer afterward. Okay, check the answer afterward. Clear? This and this. Is this clear? Everyone clear? So thank you everyone. That's it for today. We will meet in the next class. Okay, bye bye everyone. Take care. Take care everyone.